Once in a quiet coastal town lived an old man named Haru, a lantern maker. Every evening, when the sun melted into the sea, the small light of his workshop would flicker to life. The scent of warm oil, paper, and bamboo filled the air. Haru made lanterns not for wealth, but for peace. He used to say, "When you create light for others, your own darkness becomes smaller." But Haru hadn't always been this calm. Many years ago, he had been a man full of bitterness. When Haru was young, nothing ever felt enough. He complained about the heat, about the sea winds that ruined his paper, about the few coins customers paid him. Each morning he would mutter, "Why does life give me so little when I work so hard?" His wife, Aki, would smile gently and reply, "Because you keep counting what's missing, not what's already here." But Haru never listened. One stormy night, the sea waves broke into the shore, flooding his workshop. His lanterns were destroyed, his tools lost, and his spirit broken. He sat by the ruins and whispered in anger, "Life is unfair. I gave everything, yet everything is taken from me." That night, for the first time, Haru didn't light a single lantern. Days turned into weeks. Haru closed his shop. One afternoon, a little boy appeared at his door, barefoot, holding a broken lantern. "Sir," the boy said softly, "can you fix this for me? It's the only thing I have left from my mother." Haru sighed. He wanted to say no, that his tools were gone, his hands tired. But something in the boy's eyes, a mix of hope and loss, made him pause. He found a few scraps of paper and an old brush. Slowly, he began to work. His hands trembled, but as the brush moved, a strange peace returned. When the lantern was fixed, Haru lit it and placed it in the boy's hands. The soft light glowed between them. The boy's eyes shimmered. "Thank you, sir," he whispered. "My mother used to say, 'A thankful heart keeps the light alive.'" Then he bowed and disappeared into the misty street. That night, Haru couldn't sleep. He kept thinking of the boy's words. "A thankful heart keeps the light alive." He realized how blind he had been, always counting what he lost, never seeing what remained. His hands still worked, his wife still smiled, the sea still sang at night. Even after everything, there was still light. The next morning, he cleaned the ruined workshop, one small step at a time. Each time he picked up something, a brush, a piece of bamboo, a nail, he whispered, "Thank you." From that day on, Haru's lanterns changed. He began to write small messages inside them, words of thankfulness. One said, "Thank you for the sunrise." Another, "Thank you for the hands that still can work." And another, "Thank you for one more breath." Soon, people from other villages came to buy his lanterns, not because they were perfect, but because they felt alive. Each lantern carried a warmth that touched hearts. When someone asked him how he made them glow so beautifully, Haru smiled and said, "It's not oil or paper that makes a lantern shine, it's gratitude." Years passed. Haru grew older, slower. His wife had gone to rest in peace, and the boy who once brought the broken lantern had grown into a man, now a teacher in the same village. One evening, as the sun dipped into the horizon, Haru lit his last lantern. He placed it by the sea, whispering, "Thank you for every day I was allowed to live." The tide came in gently, carrying the lantern into the open water. It drifted away, a single glowing point in the vast darkness. And for a moment, the entire sea seemed to shimmer with gratitude. A thankful heart doesn't wait for life to be perfect. It finds beauty in what is already here. Just like Haru's lanterns, when we learn to whisper thank you for the simplest things, our own lives begin to glow.